What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news from yesterday. If you got a second, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on this video, and if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the red button just below it. Now, we got some stuff from Jordan Brand, Nike, Adidas, and one thing from Asics. I'm not going to waste a bunch of your time in the intro, so let's jump right into the news. Sneakerness has a collaboration with Asics, and it's going to be on the Asics Gel Lyte 5. Taking inspiration from the European Passport, they feature burgundy across the uppers, and that is done with suede. In addition, we have gold accents, which lands on the medial side, as well as the tongue. In addition, we have white across the midsole, gum on the outsole, the laces read Sneakerness, and then we have stamped branding across the insoles that reflects destinations you would visit and receive on your passport. Completing this release is a wooden themed box. Now, the Sneakerness Asics Gel Lyte 5 Passport is set to release on September 9th and the 10th, and they will be available at Sneakerness Paris. This will be a very limited drop, only 100 pairs will be available, and it isn't known if a wider release will take place. On to Adidas, and we have a first yet detailed look at the Adidas Ultra Boost Laceless Core Black. So the shoes feature a very simple theme. We have core black across the uppers, which is done in prime knit. In addition, we have ribbing across the midfoot area, a slightly extended collar that looks to be some sort of sock-like collar. In addition, we have black on the heel counter and outsole. Now, completing this simple look is white on the Boost midsole. If you're interested in purchasing, they're going to drop on September 1st, and the retail price will be $200. Adidas, along with Pharrell, Stan Smith, and other Adidas-sponsored tennis athletes, came together for the launch of the Quiet Please, a New York City-wide campaign which inspires individuals to make game-changing pledges. Now, during this event, Pharrell was seen in a new pair of unreleased Adidas NMD HU, and they're being called multicolor. So this pair features black across the base. We also have Breathe and Walk running down it, and that comes in various shades, why they're being called multicolor. In addition, we have a white Boost midsole. It looks like he actually customized the Boost and wrote across it, but I can't confirm that. Now, at the time of shooting this, we don't know if this pair will actually release or stay an exclusive to Pharrell. But in the past, when we have seen Pharrell wearing unreleased shoes, they eventually get released or have a release date. But if you're a fan of the Three Stripes brand, let me know if you think Adidas should drop this pair. More colorways of the Adidas Yeezy Boost Wave Runner 700 is starting to leak. Yesterday, I showed you a preview of the tan and green pair. Prior to that, there was a limited pre-order available on Yeezy Supply, and now we have a look at a new sample which features navy, cream, red, white, black, and light blue. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of colorways that are mashed together, and I'm not a fan of the overall model, but I feel that with so many colors, they actually executed it decent. Now, this pair is also constructed with suede, leather, and mesh, while white runs across that larger-than-life midsole. I just can't get over that. And then we got black on the outsole, and apparently there is Boost in there. That's what the website says. It's just you can't see it. So, like I mentioned, this pair is a sample. It isn't known if they will release, but if they do, I definitely will make sure to let you guys know. Midway through September, we will have a new Nike PG1 arriving at Nike basketball retailers. This pair has received the USA nickname for the use of navy blue, red, and white. I feel like it's a bit late to drop this sort of pair, and obviously it's not releasing for Labor Day because it's dropping past it, but they feature blue across the base, red lands on the strap, as well as the PG branding on the tongue. We do have metallic silver, which is applied to the Nike swoosh on both lateral and medial side, while the medial side has that cracked swoosh. In addition, we have white on the midsole, which has a speckled overlay, and then completing the look is both black and red on the outsole. If you're interested in grabbing this pair, they drop on September 16th. The retail price will be $110. For those that have been following the Nike LeBron Dunkman series, you may know that we first saw the theme applied to the Nike Zoom LeBron 2. Moving past that, we've seen various models receive the theme, some more popular than others, but today we have a detailed look at the Nike LeBron 14 Low Dunkman. According to the color description, they feature dust, reflective silver, and electric green. I have no idea what dust is, but we have that metallic silver that runs across the base, and it also hits the Nike swoosh, tongue, and liner. In addition, we do have white that hits the midsole and outlines the Nike swoosh. Now, that vibrant shade of green, which is known as electric green, runs across part of the midsole but takes over the outsole. Finishing the look is the Dunkman logo, which lands on the insoles, and that's also done in green. Now, the release date is September 8th, and the retail price will be $150. It seems a bit soon with images just leaking, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was an overseas release and then the United States received them a bit later. But for the sake of this video and everything else, as of now, the confirmed date is September 8th, worldwide. There won't be any slowing down on the Nike Air Max 97 releases, and that's a good thing for most people, including myself. I am a fan of the model. Some colorways are definitely a lot better than others. This pair is definitely on the top of my list of pickups. This is known as the Atlantic Blue, being labeled a first look. However, I believe we saw catalog images sometime back, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Now, they do feature Atlantic Blue, which runs across the base, and then we have hits of metallic silver, which I believe will be 3M reflective. In addition, we have voltage yellow that lands on the Nike swoosh and is applied within the visible air unit and back heel tab. Finishing this pair off is a mixture of white and black on the outsole. Currently, we do not have a set release date for this pair. They're expected to drop sometime during fall 2017, which could mean in the next month or even weeks, actually. And the retail price will be $160. And on a side note, I do see this pair selling out, since this is an OG colorway. Many have nicknamed this shoe Bruce Lee, however, Nike is calling them Mamba Mentality. At first thought, Kobe Bryant and Kyrie Irving have little in common with Bruce Lee. However, the basketball and martial arts stars do share striking personal and physiological similarities. Wisdom, focus, and individuality bond them. Specifically, Bryant and Irving are inspired by Lee's famous words, "Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself." Irving is intimately aware of this connection and first expressed it when he was 17 while playing in the Nike Extravaganza in California. He channeled his inner Mamba by wearing a special Kobe 5 that was inspired by the late martial artist, actor Bruce Lee. Now 25, Irving commemorates that moment and pays tribute to Bryant as a mentor and a friend with a special edition of the Nike Kyrie 3. The Kyrie 3 Mamba Mentality will feature the following elements. Yellow and black contrasted upper pays tribute to Lee's trademark colors. 4 red slash marks connect to Lee. A snakeskin inspired medial side represents the black Mamba, fading to samurai on the lateral side for Kyrie, a metaphorical torch passing. The new Kyrie logo fuses Bryant and Irving's Nike logos into one. Samurai textile print on the lateral side is similar to the pattern on the initial Kyrie 3 colorway worn by Irving in a big 2016 Christmas Day win. So for those that want to grab this pair, they drop on September 15th. The retail price will be $120. I don't know availability as of yet, but I have a feeling that this will be some sort of limited drop. On to Jordan brand, and first up we have a first look at the Jordan Superfly 2017 dressed in university red, black, and white. Now, I already know right off the bat you guys aren't really feeling this model, but I did want to include it in because this is somewhat of a popular theme, somewhat resembles that of the Toro theme. This pair features suede across the uppers, which is done in university red. The same shade lands on the tongue and Jumpman branding. Around the heel, we do have black, and then completing the look is a translucent outsole. There isn't a release date for this pair. They're going to drop during fall 2017, and there probably won't be a release date. They'll just show up to Jordan brand retailers whenever they get them. But the retail price will be $140. We have official images of the Air Jordan 5 Sunblush, which is a GS exclusive, launching this weekend. Now, why am I including these images in the video if they're going to drop so soon, and potentially I may have a review on them, which I do believe I will have soon. Now, these images look a lot different from what we've seen prior. The Sunblush, which is used on the tongue as well as the midsole, seems more faded. Prior to this, the images seem more vibrant. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to look, and I wanted to give those that are interested in purchasing a heads up. Other than that, the release date is September 2nd. And the retail price will be $140. They will be available in extended grade school sizing up to 9.5Y. In yesterday's video, I showed you a Jordan Spizike, which was dressed in white and navy. But now we have another pair dropping during fall, and this one is highlighted in Gym Red. So the theme is pretty much the same with this red pair along with the navy pair, but they feature Gym Red across the uppers, which is constructed with leather. In addition, we do have black accents that hit the liner, the back heel pull tab, and the winged eyelets. Instead of featuring elephant print around the toe and heel, we have some sort of textured material going on, and that's all done in white, as well as the mudguard and the midsole. Completing this pair off is gray on the outsole. No set release date, dropping sometime this fall like I mentioned. Retail price will be $175. Also in yesterday's video, I gave you a first look at the Air Jordan 13 known as Love and Respect. The shoes pay tribute to Michael Jordan's love and respect for the game of basketball while officially saying goodbye to the sport. Now, what we didn't know yesterday is that there's a second pair making this a pack. So the white and black pair, that is a men's release, while the black and white pair, that will be in GS or women's sizing. The two will come in somewhat of a similar theme. The men's pair will feature predominant white with black accents, and then the women's or GS release will have black and then white accents. Now on the lower part of the tongue on the two will feature love and respect. In addition, what may be the highlight, both will have love and respect scattered throughout, which lands on the lower part of the panels and heel. The same style text will also be used on the paper inside of the box. Now, as for release information, the two are set to drop in China on October 1st, 2017. The retail price for the adult will be $190, while the grade school will cost $140. Now, there isn't a US release date, and if I had to guess, these will be an overseas exclusive, but that isn't confirmed. You might remember last year that Jordan Brand released 2 Air Jordan 13s, which was a part of What Is Love Pack. So I believe they're doing the same thing here. Either way, let me know your thoughts on the two in the comment section. Do you think Jordan Brand should drop them in the States? And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. What I'm feeling from this video, well, the Nike LeBron 14 low Dunkman, it's not bad. It's not something I'd pick up at retail. It would have to be really discounted. Next up is the Nike Air Max 97 OG Atlantic Blue. I think those look absolutely dope. I also like the Nike Kyrie 3 Bruce Lee. I'm still going to call him Bruce Lee. I don't care that Nike's calling him Mamba Mentality. To me, it's a Bruce Lee shoe. Last but not least would be the Air Jordan 13 Love and Respect. On one of the images, when it's actually showing the heel of the shoe, it somewhat looks like the He Got Game release, just slightly, and that might be the closest we get to a retro anytime soon. But that's it for me. Let me know in the comment section below what you like or what you dislike. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.